What do you really do for Black people? Akron has the highest eviction rate in the whole state of Ohio. You know how big Ohio is? They gentrifying the area. Not you, Mav Carter, Rich Paul has ever spoke about it. You act like it didn't happen. Tamir Rice, you needed more information. You still ain't said nothing. You from Akron, right? And who they evicted? Black folk. Black folks. But you talk about this school that just got your name on it and your pictures everywhere. But you don't have nothing to do with the academic curriculum. And nobody there can pass the basic math test at your school. Every student failed. Every 8th grade student you got failed the basic math test at your school. That's on your watch. That part. So where the brothers at? That part. You say you love the people, right? Where's your love for the people at? You claim to be a brother and a supporter, and you love your people so much. Where's the love? All I see is you take. You take, but you praise white people. You praise them, but go on social media and post about the other side. You post everything Black. Oh, yeah, we pro Black. It's pro. Now, you can do what you want. It's your life. You can do what you want to do. Nobody's questioning anything that you want to do. Michael Jordan wasn't active, but Michael Jordan didn't play the role. Michael Jordan let you know, I just want to hoop. He ain't play the role. You want to play the role. You want to play like you activists. You want to have the little kids with you holding the ball because I care about the community and the people. See, you want to play the role, then okay, now you're going to get called out. You just exposing you're a puppet. So who's pulling the strings? And you wonder why you can't get to the status of where Mike is, because you're propaganda. And when you are talking about propaganda, come on. We know you already. We know what you're about. You've already exposed it. You didn't expose the business. You were more than an athlete, remember? You've already exposed the business. Didn't you, Brian? You showed who your allegiance is for and to. You showed who got their hands and who's pulling the strings, who making everything go. Why is this man pulling your hand, LeBron? Y'all see this right here? That's LeBron's hand. And he's pulling LeBron's hand everywhere he goes. He's just carrying LeBron's hand, pulling LeBron like his little lapdog. They ain't gonna tell you that being with that guy is a bad look. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see it because of that in the way. Let me see if I could take that down. There you go. See how he grabbing his hand? Look at him. Look who hand he grabbing. Now, this dude is a criminal and have alleged sex crimes. But they look at him as the holy of the holiest. But that's not a bad look for LeBron. But you know who they kept that away from? Us. They all saw it, but they kept this away from us. They don't want us to see this. Because then it's going to start having us look at LeBron in a different light. But why is LeBron there? What was the point of that man grabbing LeBron's hand and carrying him around like a suitcase? Everywhere they went, LeBron was getting grabbed. Look, they got his hand again. Come on, Bron, give me your hand. These are the Amish, right? These are the Amish people. What are you doing over there? They don't even believe in the worldly things, supposedly, that you guys do. You see the game they play? Look at LeBron's face. His face says it all. This is what you got to do to get what you want. You got to play. You got to pay to play. He said, "Hey, City, not Amish." Okay, I won't make that mistake. They might be praying. I know LeBron better be praying. Have you ever seen LeBron James at a black church? Absolutely not. And you won't. Unless it's a tragedy there and they got to market something. That's what we talk about. We speak about facts. That's what they don't want nobody to know. But where's LeBron? There's no LeBron James anywhere where he's supposedly is needed. I find that very strange. Your city of Akron needs
Pew
you.
Research Center found it only took 6 months to reach pre-pandemic levels. Here's a more stark picture of what's happening. The eviction lab tracks 6 states and 31 cities, including Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. And just in the last week, there have been more than 10,000 evictions. That number does not include cities like Akron, which historically has the highest eviction rate in the state. Now, today, News 5's Bob Jones was there as Summit County leaders gathered to discuss how to bring that number down.
Evictions have been a major concern here in Summit County. In 2019, there were 4,700 evictions. Those numbers dropped during the pandemic due to moratoriums. There were over 2,400 in 2020, over 3,300 in 2021. Today's summit looks for solutions from all sides.
It caused my anxiety level to be extremely high. I had a lot of nights that I cried.
LaTanya Ties knows the stress of losing her home. In 2018, the single mother of 2 got sick, was hospitalized, fell behind on rent, and got evicted.
I came home from the hospital. My house was locked up. So it was really, really terrible. And when you have to look at your children in their face and you can't help them because you can't even help yourself, what do you do?
LaTanya, among hundreds of people who attended a first-of-its-kind event in Summit County called the Eviction Prevention Summit.
We want to talk about what we need to do to coexist in more effective ways.
The idea, bring together renters, landlords,
as a landlord, you really don't want them tenants to move out,
and community groups to reduce the eviction rate and improve tenant-landlord relationships.
The issue of evictions became a public health issue with the eviction moratorium and really became an issue that a lot of people were aware of it. And so instead of focusing on educating, we decided to focus on solutions.
Community Legal Aid Executive Director Steve McGarity says Akron became known as the eviction capital when a study before the pandemic revealed Akron had the highest eviction rate in the state. In 2022 through March, there have been 950 evictions in Summit County, a number McGarity believes would be much higher if not for rental assistance dollars keeping people in their homes.
What happens when those rental assistance dollars end? What are we going to do?
Gary Wyatt, who owns several Akron properties, believes it's important that the voices of landlords are heard too.
I think that we need to come together and actually start asking questions. How can we work together?
As for LaTanya, she's back on her feet, living in an Akron apartment complex, and feels today's summit will help many others.
It provides resources and it provides education. And it also provides voices to people.
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.